All right, everybody. It is now time to put back all the pieces that we built for the inside, all the shelves and the products and the desks and all that. As you can see, the outside shell and the inside of our BP Speed Shop, after it's been almost a month, is now complete. We've got all our vintage 1980s posters and racing posters and advertising and packaging. All this stuff is all ready. We've got our bathrooms. We've got our posters, like Bon Jovi tour poster from '87 and a Guns N' Roses tour poster from '87 and our Marlboro Man and our 1980s Corvette poster and all this stuff. We've got our advertisements up here. We've got our calendars right there. We've got movies there. So Cannonball Run. We've got our crane cams. We've got all the different posters from all different places, all just racing or car posters. We've got our Smokey and the Bandit posters. Everything we have here is 1980s. We've got STP motor oil and Pennzoil and 76. And then we have posters on the windows from racing and where the deliveries should go. And what business hours we have. And Winston Cup racing and Daytona racing. And a vintage Coke machine. And a vintage payphone. We've got racing from Langhorne and all types of other racing posters all over the place. And some Valvoline and Pennzoil. These we're still going to have to finish. These pumps from Cam 2 and from Sunoco Racing Gas. Cam 2 117 octane Sunoco Racing Gas. We have all these posters and all the big posters that you would see on the walls of shops. And everything is vintage 1980. We even have a Baywatch poster right there. And then we have the movies. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Risky Business, and the original Roadhouse. We are going to have something here that says From the Barn Cinema. You'll see that. Barn Cinema was near BP Speed Shop. BP Speed and Performance, although it didn't look exactly like this, was at Bristol Road and Route 611 in Warrington, PA. And then about a mile and a half north of there on Route 611 was the Barn Cinema, which is no longer there. And then we have competition products. We have our calendars. And then we have more posters. We have all kinds of signage near the double doors. Everything here. It's all vintage. We've got our men's room with the urinal and the toilets. We have a ladies' room. We have some beautiful landscaping out front. We've got our machine shop service and pricing. So we've got notifications of what we take. So everything here is ready to go. We even have a fire extinguisher. And we have our hooker's header clock. And we have our bathroom doors. So we are all set. So we'll set up the camera and we're going to start filling in all the shelves and products and desks. Here we go. Alright guys, we are just finishing up the very last pieces of the BP Speed and Performance Center diorama. And so we have two things. We got these pieces from the Joe's service station kit. So we changed these around. These would have been Joe's whatever. So we have Sunoco racing fuel. We have Cam 2 racing fuel, the pumps. And these are the hoses that came with. Man, they are a pain in the butt, but definitely worth it. The hoses are really great. They are hard to get into. I've been working on this for about 35 minutes. Also comes with a Valvoline dual oil gun 55-gallon drum. So this is what we used for the kit. It's the very last pieces. If you want to see the whole kit, go to Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and you'll see the whole build of the whole diorama. Thanks, guys. Alright, so at this point, we are painting some more figures. These two guys came with that one AMT kit, so we're going to kind of make this guy somebody who would be out here with the race cars. The other guy, when they go all there, there'll be customers on the inside. Anyway, we also just put up the fuel pumps. So we have the Sunoco racing fuel, and we have the Cam 2 racing gas, and we also put in the Valvoline hoses and everything. So this is pretty much done, guys. I know you're going to see part of this by itself, and then this will be part of a larger video. So hopefully you'll watch it. I'm glad a lot of you seem to be enjoying it. Thanks, guys.